Foods that cause visceral fat that we should avoid. Visceral fat, unlike the more common subcutaneous fat, is the type that accumulates around the internal organs in the abdominal cavity. Although it may be imperceptible externally, it poses a significant health risk. Visceral fat is associated with a range of health problems, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, insulin resistance, high blood pressure, and metabolic syndrome. The reason visceral fat is so dangerous is that it's not just an energy store, but also an active source of inflammatory chemicals that can negatively affect organ function and metabolic processes in the body. Therefore, understanding the factors that contribute to visceral fat accumulation and taking steps to reduce it is crucial for promoting better health and reducing the risk of serious chronic diseases. Next, we'll discover which foods to avoid and which are healthier options to reduce our visceral fat. Number 1. Foods high in added sugar. Foods high in added sugar, such as sodas, processed fruit juices, candies, and sugary desserts, are often associated with increased visceral fat due to their high sugar content and low nutrient density. Excessive consumption of added sugar can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, followed by sharp drops, which can trigger cravings for more sugary foods, resulting in a vicious cycle of excessive calorie intake. Moreover, excess sugar can be converted into fat by the liver, contributing to visceral fat accumulation. This type of fat is particularly dangerous as it's associated with a higher risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. Additionally, regular consumption of foods high in added sugar can lead to insulin resistance, making it difficult to regulate blood sugar levels and further increasing the risk of health problems. It's important to limit the consumption of foods high in added sugar and opt for natural sources of sugar, such as whole fruits, to satisfy sweet cravings. Choosing healthier and more balanced food options can help reduce the risk of visceral fat accumulation and its long-term detrimental effects on health. Number 2. Processed foods. Processed foods are often linked to increased visceral fat due to their high calorie density, elevated levels of saturated fats, trans fats, added sugars, and sodium. These foods often lack the essential nutrients found in whole foods, such as fiber, vitamins, and minerals, and tend to be rapidly digested, leading to spikes in blood sugar levels and increased hunger. Regular consumption of processed foods can contribute to weight gain, especially when combined with a sedentary lifestyle. Additionally, trans fats found in many processed foods, such as cookies, cakes, margarines, and fried foods, are particularly harmful to cardiovascular health and are associated with increased visceral fat and chronic inflammation. Excessive consumption of processed foods is also linked to a higher risk of chronic diseases, such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. Therefore, opting for whole and minimally processed foods instead of highly processed ones can help reduce visceral fat accumulation and promote better overall health. If you're looking for a complete life transformation over the next 3 weeks, then you're in the right place. We present you the Smoothie Diet, the weight loss program that is revolutionizing the world due to its speed and effectiveness. Whether you need to lose the last 5 to 10 pounds or you want to get rid of 40 pounds or more, this will work for you. This diet is extremely flexible, so even though this program is 21 days, you can continue using it for as long as you want to lose as much weight as you want. In this program you will receive the complete 21-day weight loss and health improvement program, over 36 delicious fat-melting meal replacement smoothie recipes, shopping lists for each week to make it super simple to get everything you need, and smoothie making tips and prep guide to make sure there is zero trial and error. In addition to receiving 2 more bonuses to further enhance your weight loss. For more information, access the link in the description, or the link pinned in the first comment. Number 3. Alcoholic beverages. Excessive consumption of alcoholic beverages can significantly contribute to increased visceral fat and a range of associated health problems. Alcohol itself is a source of calorie-dense energy, and the body metabolizes alcohol as a priority, which can disrupt fat-burning processes. Additionally, many alcoholic beverages contain added sugars, further increasing calorie intake. Chronic and excessive alcohol consumption is associated with an increased risk of abdominal obesity and visceral fat. This is because alcohol can interfere with lipid metabolism, leading to fat accumulation in the liver and around abdominal organs. Moreover, alcohol can increase appetite and reduce the body's ability to burn fat, leading to weight gain, including visceral fat. In addition to the direct impact on visceral fat, excessive alcohol consumption is associated with a range of health problems, including liver diseases, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, heart diseases, and an increased risk of certain types of cancer. Therefore, limiting alcohol intake and opting for non-alcoholic alternatives or consuming alcohol in moderation can help reduce the risk of visceral fat accumulation and promote better overall health. Number 4, refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates are those that have undergone a refining process that removes most of the fiber and nutrients. Common examples include white bread, pasta made from white flour, white rice, and cakes or cookies made from refined flour. These foods have a high glycemic index, meaning they are rapidly converted into sugar in the blood after consumption. Excessive consumption of refined carbohydrates can lead to rapid spikes in blood sugar levels, followed by abrupt drops, which can increase hunger and lead to excessive calorie consumption. When consumed in excess and regularly, refined carbohydrates can contribute to weight gain and visceral fat accumulation. Additionally, these foods have low fiber content, which can negatively affect digestive health and regulation of blood sugar levels. Visceral fat accumulation associated with excessive consumption of refined carbohydrates is linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular diseases, type 2 diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. Therefore, opting for whole carbohydrate sources, such as whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables, instead of refined carbohydrates, can help reduce the risk of visceral fat and promote better overall health. Number 5, foods high in trans fats. Foods high in trans fats are widely recognized as significant contributors to visceral fat and associated health problems. Trans fats are produced through a process of hydrogenation of vegetable oils, usually to increase the shelf life of processed foods. These fats are found in many processed products, such as cookies, cakes, margarines, and fried and processed foods. Trans fats are particularly harmful because they not only increase LDL cholesterol levels but also decrease HDL cholesterol. This contributes to the accumulation of plaques in the arteries, increasing the risk of heart diseases and visceral fat. Additionally, trans fats can interfere with normal metabolic function, leading to weight gain and abdominal fat accumulation. This type of fat is also associated with an increased risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and chronic inflammation, all of which are linked to increased visceral fat. Therefore, avoiding foods high in trans fats and opting for healthier alternatives, such as unsaturated fats found in avocados, nuts, and olive oil, can help reduce the risk of visceral fat and promote better overall health. Thanks for watching until the end. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and share with your friends.